Now, if a guy did that, what's going to happen at the GP's office, Mike?
Well, it's a roll of the dice, I guess, just like anything. A very, very common scenario that I see, and this is every damn week. It really is kind of sad, and you can take this down to a 40-year-old guy or
Right.
45-year-old guy or whatever, and classic. Uh, their wife will bring them in the office back when we had an office before the COVID and telemedicine, but their wife will bring them in. They're in their 40s. They've been married 15, 20 years. She can still fit into her wedding dress. Uh, he's gained 35 pounds. He doesn't work out. He sucks at work. The young guys are passing him up. He's topped out. He's not going to be the alpha anymore. Uh, he's tired all the time. He's got young kids he doesn't do much with. He's not doing much with his wife. She suspects he may be having an affair, so she's angry. Life kind of sucks, and he's not happy. I wouldn't be happy too if I was 35 pounds overweight and whatever. But at 40 years old, my God, no way.
Yeah.
And I'm not working out. That kind of stuff would just never be on my radar. But you got your wife angry. You're not having sex with her. What the hell? So they go to their GP, and they give them the story I just gave, or close to it maybe, and they check their testosterone. The testosterone is within range, and it could be middle of the range, it could be low in the range, whatever, but they're going to tell them that they're within the range and are normal. They don't need testosterone, but you sound like you're depressed. And they offer them an antidepressant.
They put them on an SSRI instead of testosterone.
Every week. Every week I hear that. It's crazy.
I know so many people that have been treated that way. It's just bizarre that these guys do not know any more about this.
It's not their fault. They're not taught that. It's not what they do. It's not their interest. It's not their passion. I go to these hormone conferences where they teach this, because you don't get taught these things at schools. But you'd be surprised at how many psychiatrists are there. I meet them all the time. I ask them, what do you do? Because these people don't look like they're us. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not fit. They're not in shape. They're not strong. They don't look strong. They look like they should have started training 30 years ago, but here they are.
Yeah.
And I'll get this. I know what's going on. You've got all these patients you've been treating, these guys, you've got them on drugs, and you've been taking care of them for a while. And now all of a sudden they're making some progress. They're doing really well. They tell you they've been going to a hormone clinic in town, or a men's clinic, or a testosterone clinic, and it's night and day difference. And now you're thinking, maybe I should be doing this and prescribing these hormones. And
or maybe I should be on it myself.
Well, they should have 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But or whatever. But it's just tragic. It's so sad that people suffer now. I tell everybody, almost everybody, not everybody, but almost everybody, I tell them, look, right up front, I say, you are not sick. So when you go to your general practitioner, you're not sick. You're getting old.
Yeah.
You're 55 years old. You liked it better when you were 45. Well, I'm going to tell you, 70's worse. But my testosterone is also higher than theirs. So I'm not doing too bad, but you're not sick. This is a lifestyle choice. This is an option. This is not like we're talking about giving you insulin,
right?
Which is a little different choice. I mean, you could choose not to take it, but diabetic comas don't work.
Not
But
for long.
your general practitioner is going to look at this like, we're not sick. There's nothing wrong with you, according to the numbers. And everything's data driven these days. I can't get an opinion out of somebody without, well, I'll have to look at the data. I go, I can look at data. I want to know what you think. I want to know what Mark Ripito thinks. You've got a lifetime of experience in this strength game. You probably know something. I don't need you to spit out data. I can go read the data if I want. And that's, to me, what's really valuable here. So it's an option. To me, they don't have to do it, and they can stay on it as long as they want to feel good. Half the guys that stop, and there aren't many, but half that stop within a year, they're back. Sometimes they've been on it a while, and it becomes the new normal. So they don't think it's helping that much anymore. So they're going to go off it for a while. Then they're like, yeah, it really was helping.
Yeah.
But lifestyle choice, to me, definitely do not want to push anybody to do something that they're hesitant to do. I try to make sure they have a good, thorough understanding of what's right and what's wrong about what they may or may not have heard and how this works and what their options are, so that they are as much involved in the process as possible.
Join us again this week on Starting Strength Radio. We are going to talk once again to our buddy Mike Whitmer. Dr. Whitmer is at Whitmer Rejuvenation Clinic, and they are specialized in testosterone replacement therapy. And we're going to get off into the weeds about TRT. And this is good, useful information for you, and you need to be here and watch this Friday on Starting Strength Radio.